Hello and welcome to the tutorial. I'll be showing you how to make simple 2D animation inside of Unity. First of all, we're going to create a C# script, and I'm just going to name it ob underscore animation. Open the script. Okay, we're going to start writing the variables public integer FPS, that's the frames per second, so the user can choose how many frames per second he wants. Okay, then private float underscore FPS, that's gonna be the time for each frame. Then private float timer, that's gonna be that can count for us. Then public texture 2D frames, here we're gonna put our frames or our pictures of the animation. Okay, and then finally private integer current frame to know where we are inside of the animation. Okay, void start, we're just gonna set up our variables underscore FPS equals 1.0 divided by the frames per second. Okay, then current frame equals 1, so we're gonna start from 1 because there's no frame 0. Okay, and we just gonna set our texture to the first texture inside of the frame array. Okay, then void update if timer is greater than 0.0, then timer minus equals time dot delta time. If timer is less than or equals 0.0, then timer equals 0.0. If timer equals 0.0, then next frame. Okay, if it's stop counting and it's reached 0, it's gonna move to the next frame. And now we're gonna create the next frame function, public void next frame. Okay, first of all we're gonna check if our current frame is less than the frames dot length. So if it's less than the last frame, okay, we just gonna add one more frame to it, so it's gonna be current frame plus plus. If it's 2, it's gonna be 3. Okay, else if it's equals the last frame or it's bigger or greater than the last frame, it's gonna return from the beginning. Current frame equals 1, so it's gonna be loop. Okay, and here we're gonna set the texture material dot main texture equals frames, then current frame minus 1. The array, if you want the first texture inside of an array, it's gonna be 0. If you want the second texture, it's gonna be 1. Always you have to minus 1 from the texture or the object that you wanted inside of the array. Okay, then we're gonna reset the timer equals underscore FPS, so it's gonna restart counting. Okay, and now we just gonna set up the scene. Game object, create other plane. We're gonna create a plane to add to it the animation. Okay, just make it 90 90 minus 90 and just reset the position so we can see it now, right? Okay, and materials, I'm just gonna create material for it, and I'm just gonna call it animation. Okay, and just make it transparent. Okay, that's cool. and then get back here and drop the script to it. How many frames per second? Just 12, okay. And the frames, just we're gonna drop it one by one. First one, second one, third. Oh, sorry. Finally, the last one. Okay, look now. When you start running it, it's just running. The animation is playing, and it keeps changing the texture. Okay. In the next tutorial, I'll be show you how can you use that animation in another script or in another class. So how can you use it in a real player, or how can you control the animation from another script? Okay, so that's the end of the video. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and if you have any question, please leave a comment below. Thanks for watching.